having the ability to focus on something, to work on it, will allow you to work hard enough to be good enough at it. That's the Kobe Bryant run. That just thinking of that, that's one thing when you can actually commit to yourself and what you want for your life and you work that hard at it. Even Floyd, when you make yourself, like we got issues over anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Because the thing is this, a lot of people settle for less. I'm gonna go get what I have to go get. I'm gonna go get it. I have to. You only got one life to live.
When Floyd Mayweather Jr. boxed for the final time in 2017, he did so with an unblemished 50-0 record. 21 years of professional prize fighting, no losses, no draws, all wins according to the official statistics. There was never a time that final bell rang and Mayweather's hand was not raised in victory. But on April 20th, 2002, things could and should have been so different.
I mean, against top 8 competition, I dominated him, as you can see. When I fight Janelle Hernandez, stopped him. Angel Man Freddie stopped him. Justin Juco stopped him. Diego Corrales stopped him. Angel Man Freddie stopped him. So all these guys is top guys, and I stopped them in their tracks, blatant, dead in their tracks.
History shows that Floyd defeated Mexico's Jose Luis Castillo on points for the WBC lightweight strap. The official narrative does not tell the full tale. This should go down as the time 50-0 Floyd got a 1 in the loss column. Remember to throw that all-important combination of smashing the like button, hitting subscribe, and ringing the bell icon before the count of 10, because we want you to get notified every time we upload a video. Welcome to a Primal Boxing presentation. This is Mayweather vs. Castillo, boxing at its most primal. Entering the MGM Grand in Las Vegas as the title challenger, Floyd Mayweather was making his debut in the 135-pound weight class. Left hand by Mayweather. Having outgrown super featherweight, where he had previously held the WBC title. In his most recent outing, durable Mexican Jesus Chavez had retired after 9 rounds of punishment at the fist of Floyd, who was making the second defense of his 130-pound crown. In his first defense, tough Carlos Hernandez had lasted the 12 rounds as Floyd suffered badly with damaged hands. However, it was Mayweather's destructive dismantling of Diego Corrales that had captured the imagination back in 2001. Both Floyd and Corrales were undefeated. Corrales a huge puncher, Mayweather the master boxer with brittle hands. Roles reversed as Floyd dominated his foe, dropping Corrales 5 times in total en route to a 10-round KO victory.
Stop the fight. Corrales to come back. 138. Steele is holding Corrales to try to keep him away from his own corner man because Diego is so upset.
Jose Luis Castillo, meanwhile, entered the ring as WBC lightweight king, sporting a 50-fight record consisting of 45 wins, 4 losses, and a draw. Turning pro at just 17 years of age, in 1990, Castillo had worked his way up through the grueling Mexican domestic circuit to earn a shot at the title against Stevie Johnston, taking Johnston's belt and keeping it after a drawn match. The pair were evenly matched, and it showed. Knockout wins over former champion Cesar Bazarn and South Korea's Song Ho Yu meant Castillo was enjoying a fruitful run before he was matched with Mayweather. Many considered Castillo's style to be perfect for the maverick moves of Money Mayweather. Castillo was physically strong, relentless in his come-forward approach, and dangerous to head and body. But Mayweather's speed and movement had been on another level to his other opponents. An assortment of approaches employed by Floyd's previous victims had failed to bear fruit. In the early stages of the contest, it seemed like business as usual for the sprightly Michigan native. Circling in and out of danger with his accustomed fleet-footed movement, Mayweather saw out the first 2 rounds in relative comfort as the champion tried in vain to narrow the distance and make his opponent work. By the 5th round, Castillo was managing to cut down the ring and cause Floyd concern. Challenger Mayweather was a 4-1 favorite according to the bookmakers in Sin City and was picking up a reported $2.2 million for his efforts. Champion Castillo netted just over $1 million, and he was earning every cent by the middle rounds as he pushed Mayweather to the ropes, working head and body, using every aspect of his strength advantage to bully the former 130-pound titleist. Things got rough in the ring as both parties suffered points deductions. Castillo for hitting on the brake, and Mayweather 2 rounds later for using his elbows. It was Castillo who ultimately paid a heavy price on the scorecards, despite appearing to come on strong in the final 3 rounds. The 3 judges all leaned in Mayweather's favor by 2 scores of 115 to 111 and a 116 to 111. After the bout, Mayweather's promoter, Bob Arum, even admitted that the fight had been close and the margins were far too wide. The now former champion had taken a little while to get started, but once his motor got running in the second half of the fight, Castillo had presented a convincing body of evidence for his proposed victory. HBO's unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Lederman, a veteran of hundreds of championship-level contests, had it 115 to 111 in favor of Castillo. Lederman's HBO colleague Larry Merchant agreed, declaring that he saw Castillo retaining his belt. HBO lead commentator Jim Lampley was less committal on the verdict, but did believe Castillo's work had been more than impressive and forceful down the stretch of the fight. Both combatants naturally thought they had won the contest. Mayweather, who became Ring Magazine's champion that night, said he had outboxed the WBC champion easily, while Castillo accused Floyd of running and not doing enough to rip away the title.
A lot of people for your fight with Floyd Mayweather. Tell me just your thoughts just on how life is today for you.
Dice que te acredita como un gran peleador para él, tú fuiste uno de los mejores y dice que, ¿qué dices tú de la pelea que peleaste contra Floyd Mayweather Jr.?
Bueno, fue una pelea que va a quedar para la historia, ¿no? Porque todo el mundo miró que gané, no más que desgraciadamente los jueces no vieron eso, pero bueno, es una pelea que va a quedar para la historia y se puede decir que soy uno de los pocos que le ha dado mucha guerra a Mayweather, ¿no?
He said that was one of the best fights. He says he's gonna go to the history, one of the best fights, and he says he's very proud to head that fight because a lot of people think he beat Mayweather.
USA Today's chief boxing reporter at the time, Dan Rafael, could not split the pair at 114 to 114. Boxing Monthly magazine suggested in their fight report that commentary opinions could have swayed fans and fueled their vitriol. While HBO were vocal in support of Castillo, other networks sided more with Mayweather. The crowd of near 7,000 at the MGM Grand immediately voiced their collective displeasure at the decision, widely booing MC Michael Buffer's post-fight announcement.
To the Budweiser scorecards. John Kane and Jerry Roth both have it 115 to 111. Enek Hongtongkam scores it 116 to 111 for the winner by unanimous decision and new lightweight champion of the world, the undefeated Pretty Boy.
The fight statistics also appeared supportive of Castillo's case. Mayweather, as expected, threw and landed a significantly greater number of jabs, connecting at 31% to Castillo's 23%. Castillo, however, edged the other categories, throwing 506 punches overall and landing 203 at a 40% total. Mayweather threw 448 and landed 157 at 35%. Most telling was the CompuBox power punches, which are defined as anything other than a jab. Castillo totaled 46% to Mayweather's 44%, which seems relatively close at first glance. Tighter scrutiny reveals that the Mexican landed 173 power punches on Mayweather, who only landed 66 in return. The result, of course, spawned an immediate rematch that Mayweather won on another unanimous decision.
He's won the fight, Mamba, two-time world champion in the 80s.
The scorecards were closer, but some used the rematch as evidence of his superiority in the first fight. Mayweather went on to make further defenses of the title before moving up the weights to add more titles and star names to his roster. Castillo later picked up the WBC title back following Mayweather's weight departure. The Mexican lost to Diego Corrales, who knocked him out in what has been described as one of boxing's greatest ever come-from-behind victories. Castillo retired in 2014, and he was rarely in a dull fight across a 24-year boxing campaign. When Floyd Mayweather retired in 2017 after defeating UFC star Conor McGregor, he cemented his legacy with a 50-0 record. In a different world, that should have been 49-1 due to the night he lost to Jose Luis Castillo. Don't forget that vital combination of like, subscribe, and ring the final bell.